Adyogi dashboard gives you cumulative data from all the platforms your ads are running for a particular period. All the major metrics: spends, clicks, add to cart, purchases, revenue, ROAS, return on ad spend, are shown here based on the last 7 days' performance. The same data is also compared to the previous 7 days, and you can see a delta value of percentage improvement or decrease in performance here. The dashboard also consists of different platforms your ads are running in, and the returns pertaining to the same. Similarly, you can also see the data with respect to the types of creatives, and the types of audiences you are targeting. There are also trends highlighted for the last 7 days based on the spends to revenue ratio, the conversion rate, purchases, ROAS trend. The Create section is one place you'll find all your creatives, ads, campaigns and ad sets. In Adyogi platform, you can create your ads for Facebook, Instagram, Google and YouTube all at once. Essentially, we've divided the creatives into 3 types. 1. Custom creatives, where there is total customization possible with respect to ads like the type of ad, placement of the ads, etc. 2. The smart creatives are catalog linked ads created based on the product sets. 3. Dynamic ads created for the retargeting purposes. The campaign section is where all your campaigns and ad sets are present. All the ads run from the Adyogi dashboard are conversion objective ads optimized for purchases. Similarly, in Google, we run smart shopping campaigns, and brand search campaigns. In YouTube, we run True View for action ads. In the campaign section, we have all the campaign types. This page is easy to navigate, and we can filter it out by the platform tab on the top. We can switch the campaigns to Google, and we'll be able to see the Google campaigns right on us screens. We also have options to filter out via tags, objective, the campaign type and the date range. Any new campaign, which is created from the Create New Campaign, comes under the Active section. The Creative Library enables you to upload your creatives, edit images, create videos, etc. To create a new customer, that we click on the Create button on the top. First, we have the placement. The available placements are feed and story. The available ad formats are carousel, slideshow, single image, single video. We can choose any of the above formats. Then comes the ad name and then a tag name. Now, next feature is called the auto-rotate of ad text. If we need to add multiple ad texts, we can switch it on, and multiple ad texts can be added. We can add up to 5 ad text, and these will be rotated automatically once a week. Then finally is the description. Next comes the overlays. There are 5 types of overlays available: price, strike-through, image overlay, brand overlay and frame. Then the catalog appears, and we can select the number of products. The selected products would come below here, and if we need to make any changes, we can click on Edit, make the necessary changes, and then click on Create My Ad for Smart Ad. We switch the tab to Smart and click on Create New Smart Ad. The Create page appears for Smart Ad. Since the Smart Ad works on a product set, we need to first do the product set. We have 4 different options. One is the website. We can select all the product sets from the website based on the categories mentioned on the website. We have Adyogi product sets, which are auto-created on the platform. Then is custom and the user-defined product sets. We can add products manually and create a customized product set and run ads on that. For example, let's choose a product set here. Next fields are similar to that of custom ads. First is the ad name, then is the tag name, the similar auto-rotate ad text feature, and then the description. And finally, for Smart, we have 3 types of formats: carousel, carousel with overlay, and slideshow carousel. So let's choose a format for carousels with overlay. We have 6 different types of overlays available. We can use 2 overlays together. We have price strike-through. We have a discount percentage overlay, a brand overlay, image overlay, and a frame overlay. Once we choose the required overlay, you can click on Create My Ad and the ad would be created. Next, we have the Catalog section under Catalog. We have categories and products categories that include 3 views: Default View, Performance View, and Website View. The View field tells us about the number of categories mentioned on the website, the number of products in each category, and the orders in last 7 days. Performance View tells us about the amounts the impression CPM, clicks, the CTR for the same categories. We can also change the date range from this option mentioned on the top. Next is the Website View. Website tells us about these sessions at the card, the card percentage transactions, the value of transactions, and the transaction rates at each category. A similar view is available for Google as well. We can check the numbers for the Google logins. Next, we have the Catalog Product section. We have details about each product. The first view is the Default View, which tells us about the date added of the particular product, its availability, gender, price, and the number of failings. Performance View includes the amount spent, impression, CPM, clicks, and CTR on each product. The Website View tells us about the sessions, the add to cart, the cart percentage transaction, transaction value, transaction rate, and conversion rate for each product. Under the Insight sections, we have Overview, ROAS Analyzer, and the Trends. Overview has 2 views, which shows performance analysis and the target analysis. Performance analysis includes platform analysis, which tells us about the spins and the ROAS breakup of different platforms like Google, Facebook, and Instagram. The campaign analysis tells us about the campaign level breakdown of performance. The ad set level analysis tells us about the asset level analysis of performance. This shows how each targeting segment is performing. Then finally, we have the creative analysis, which tells us how each of the artists are doing individually. Let's check the campaign analysis tab. This tab shows different types of campaigns and its performance. We have prospect campaigns, dynamic campaigns, and retargeting campaigns. In this, we can click on View Campaigns to see each of the campaigns individually, that comes under the category. For these matrices. In the default view includes the spends, the CTR, amount, AOV, CPS, and ROAS. We also have a comparison view that tells us about the comparison of the last 7 days compared to the previous 7 days for the same campaigns. Then we have a ROAS metric view that tells us about the spend, CPM, the CTR, the landing page views by link clicks percentage, add to cart, transaction rate, AOV, and ROAS. We can also group these data into multiple date ranges from this Date Range tab above. We can check data for different date ranges. For example, we can check data for the last 14 days, 30 days, the last month, last 6 months, or even select a custom date range. Next, let's check the Region Analysis report. It tells us about what is the performance for each place that we're targeting. The matrices include spends, the CTR, sale amount, and ROAS. We also have a Date Range tab to compare and a comparison view that tells us about the data of the current week to the previous week. Next, under the Insights sections, we have the ROAS Analyzer, which tells us about all the funnel matrices from the spends, the CPM, the link clicks, which is the CTR, the landing page views by link clicks, the add to cart percentage, transaction rate, and the average order value. And finally, based on these 6 matrices, the ROAS and the revenue is calculated. This includes the today and the yesterday data, today data compared to yesterday data, and the last 7 days data compared to the last 30 days data. Then under the Insights, we have the Transaction, which tells us about the graphical representation of all of these matrices. Impressions, spends, cost per 1,000 impressions, inline link clicks, cost per link. Link click rate, the landing page views by link clicks, cost per landing page views. The add to cart numbers, add to cart rate, the cost per add to cart. Purchases, the cart to purchase rate, which is the transaction rate, the revenue, the cost per purchase, average order value. ROAS, and finding the conversion rate trend. We can change these graphs on the basis of the date range from this section above. And we can group these graphs either by daily or by weekly view. From the report section, we can check the daily and the monthly data of the campaigns on an overall level. We can group the data by a date range. We can select from 7 days, 14 days, 30 days to a monthly date range and to a customized date range as well. We can also group the data by either daily or monthly. We have 4 different types of views. The default view, which shows the date impressions, clicks, the CTR, spends, cart ads, purchases, revenue, and the ROAS. Then we have the funnel view, which tells about the click landing page views, add to cart numbers, initiate checkout numbers, the ad payment info, and finally, the purchases. Then we have the attribution views that tell us about the ROAS in different attributions. From 1-day click, 7-day click, 7-day click, 1-day view, 28-day click, and 28-day view to the GA attribution as well. Then we have the ROAS view that tells us about the date, the spend, the CPM, the CTR, landing page views percentage, add to cart, percentage transaction rate, the AOV, and the ROAS. The My Account section on the Adyogi platform comprises the default settings, setup, and billing section. Under the default settings, campaign and ad sets, you should be able to automate all the manual and repeated settings being done with respect to your ad campaigns. You can upload your brand logo. Select the target audience based on your product catalog. UTM source, attribution window, nomenclature of the campaigns. Select the location you wish to target and more such aspects. Catalog configuration section helps you in setting up your catalog for your ads, interpretation of your stock status, image specifications, product details, descriptions and variants. Rules and automations is the section where you set up your smart rules and automations for your campaigns. Lower and higher price product exclusions. Custom ad price updation helps you in ensuring that every price change in your catalog gets reflected on your ads. The automatic budget optimization helps you in optimizing your budgets for the best performing campaigns. You can set up smart rules like, to increase a campaign's budget by 20% if the ROAS in the last 7 days is more than 5x, along with an upper cap for a campaign's budget. Similarly in decrease cases as well. The stop loss configuration helps you in automatically pausing campaigns, ad sets, or ads based on their performances based on rules you set. The automated reports feature enables us to automatically configure reports which you want to be sent to your email on a daily basis. You can give multiple email IDs of the stakeholder of the reports to whom you require the reports to be sent. Similarly, you can get your report sent to you over WhatsApp as well. The setup section is where you integrate all of your digital assets to the Adyogi platform. Right from your Facebook ad account, page, pixels, catalog, and similarly for Google and your store. The Notifications tab presents to you with all the alerts, changes, and other important aspects of your campaigns. The Learning Hub is one place to find all the tutorials and academy sessions in the Adyogi platform. There are courses on how to use the Adyogi platform, how to run and troubleshoot your campaigns, and a lot more courses for e-commerce brands. In general, like, how to increase conversion rate and tips to reduce RTO rates. It ensures good handholding of the Adyogi platform.